this time to be crossing into Arizona because it is sunrise, and we love this hour because it's still relatively comfortable outside.
About noon, and it's definitely over 100 degrees already. We're having to drink water constantly. If you go 2 minutes on the bike without drinking water, you're overheated and underhydrated. Definitely a major factor in affecting our riding, and my shoes are starting to melt sitting here. It's time for some more water. It's time to put the camera away and start riding again. We are eating peanut butter on Ritz crackers in Brenda, Arizona, just trying to survive.
This is our first day in Arizona, and it is really flippin' hot. It is supposed to get to like 111 today, and it's almost 2 in the afternoon, so we're probably getting pretty close to that.
We're just kind of trapped by the heat. There's only so many places we can go. There's only so many places for shade and water. And we're lucky if we can get water at those places.
I'm tired and I don't feel good. So I'm drinking water and eating salty nuts. And I don't want to ride my bike anymore today. But maybe I'll want to in a few minutes.
There's just a harshness to it. I still think it's incredibly beautiful, but we can't ride all day long. You can't do a 12-hour day when it's 110 degrees.
I'm feeling like this pointless fountain at a weird little Mexican food place in the middle of the desert. I am way too hot. 56 miles is too many miles if it's gonna be 110 degrees, because I'm slow. And I just want to lay down and cry.
Kind of an interesting schedule to be up before dawn 2 hours every day and then cycling till lunch. Hard, really going for it. Having these days open rather than on the bike because it's just too hot to survive out there.
We stayed at this RV park last night in Hope after a very, very long day. But I was sitting there and just thinking about how exhausted I was from the heat. All of these bruises on my legs from my bike attacking me, and bug bites and butt rash and sunburn. And I realized that no matter how bad this all gets for me and how far away the water seems and how hot I am and how thirsty I am, it will always, always be easier than the people that we are doing this for.
Little town out in the middle of nowhere, from a little town out in the middle of nowhere. And I've been finding it pretty valuable to check out Arizona because I've always been like, oh, I was born in Arizona, but never really explored all the small towns or the back roads here.
I was like, hey, wow, there's a snake in the tree, check it out. That's pretty cool. Wow, check him out. Wow, he's slithering up the tree. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, look, he's coming down. Oh, look, he's hunting a mouse. Oh, wow, he's on my ankles.
Brittany seems to be attracting all kinds of reptilian friends this morning.
I have a stowaway. We met your snake friend.
All right, so the deal is, if you're gonna come with us, you gotta do some pedaling.
Yeah, and you need to find a safer spot to...
Because this is no freebie kind of trip, all right? You do your share of work.
Come on, dude.
And we'll feed you.
We had 3 months worth of technical difficulties on the road today in the span of 2 hours.
What angle do you have to actually hit for it to be able to puncture Kevlar? It's pretty impressive. It was like lodged all the way in so that I literally couldn't see it through the tire. And the whole time I'd wondered, would I actually keep my cool out there? Would I be having fun still if it was a hot day and we were broken down?
My tube went flat yesterday and we replaced it. Garrett's front brakes have been out for a couple days, so both of us had some fragility going on. But then Garrett popped a tube, replaced it, bad valve, replaced it again, broken valve, but held air.
And if this third tube does not work, you might be in trouble. So, kind of like the Price is Right right now. I'm either gonna win, and I'll be able to cycle farther, or it's a long walk to Florida.
Then back brakes went out.
I am feeling pretty good because it's a hot day, we're broken down, and we're having a ball.
We're in good moods. And we're at a Safeway where we have a friend who's gonna come pick us up in his pickup truck.
But I feel mentally confident that unless a semi-truck hits my bike or Brittany's bike, that, you know, we'll be able to figure it out.
I was very impressed with Garrett's patience out in the hot sun while everything was breaking today.
I'm hoping that they'll be able to just fix it up for very cheap. Maybe take some of the strip bolts out, put some new ones in, but it's just part of the journey.
I'm Gary from American Made Ride Shop in Goodyear, and I'm just doing work on this bike right now.
Yesterday was really fun playing with the hunter kids of this family that we met. Getting to talk to this really compassionate drag race guy that let us stay in his house. And
He was totally a savior for us in Buckeye when we broke down a whole bunch on the side of the road.
just a totally different way of life, and I love it. Like, these people have such hospitality. I've never seen hospitality like I have already on this trip.
I've known Vince for a few years, and it was an honor to finally just have some like really, really quality time with Vince.
This here is a current vintage nostalgia top fuel dragster. This car is about 4,500 horsepower. It goes 0 to 100 in less than 1 second on paper. It travels about 260 miles per hour in a quarter of a mile. It runs on nitromethane.
Oh my God, you are an insane person.
No, I just like fast cars. Environmentally, it's not the greatest thing on the planet, but it only goes for 5 seconds, and I feel like I'm not damaging the earth. If I were to, I would quit tomorrow. I enjoy drag racing, and I enjoy working on them in my house. That's the second gear and third gear. And this is the handbrake. And these are the parachutes. So, did that scare you?
A little bit.
You know, I do a lot of work with Central Arizona Project, and several of the large people that distribute our water through the state. In the construction business, I think it's ran very poorly. I own 2 construction businesses. I move millions of yards of dirt. I've moved mountains. And we have utilized millions and millions of gallons of water. Majority of that water evaporates. With this Arizona heat, it's not the way. And with people like you riding through and opening my eyes, I've come to find out that, I know it's wrong and it's time to make that change. Instead of playing the role of being who your father was or who your grandfather was, you can change for the better. And I think that's something I would like to see happen in my family and in my area and my industry. This is my name, Karstetter, and then I'm proud of it. A lot of people like me that are on a larger scale can open their eyes too, and I think it needs to happen now.
I've been thinking a lot about what I do and why I love it so much and how it fits into all of this. I'm taking something that I'm incredibly passionate about and helping a lot of people in the process. It's really cool.
Till my peace be made and my sable soul be saved, I will wander these cold hills without you, till the warm sun shines on this weary heart of mine. This path will ever wind till my peace be made, till my peace be made and my sable soul be saved. I will wander.
I'm starting to really believe in this thing, and I'm starting to really feel like for both of our lives and the things that we care about, this is a big moment. When 4 o'clock comes around, I might moan for the first hour of wakedness, but when I see that sunrise on the bike, this is the time of my life. There's no question about it.